3, 2, 1. So in this video, we're looking at the student that chronically misbehaves. It was a high-end difficult student. So examples of that include being late to class, not just 5 or 10 minutes, looking at 15 or 20 minutes, decent portion of class time. Student that's not sitting in their seat, moving around the class, calling out, being disruptive, off task.
Talking about things that are relevant.
Yeah, so exactly. Most low-key behaviour strategies are going to work for majority of students. These are the students that are the high-end, hard to deal with. So there's some strategies that work, some mistakes that can be made, try to avoid those, and how to get sort of the best out of these students yourself in the class.
These students are the ones that are going to every class and getting in trouble.
Yeah.
So they are used to it, they look for it, they actually almost want to get into a confrontation with the teacher so they don't have to do any work.
Exactly. The first thing there is just have patience with this process. It's not going to be a win overnight. It's going to be usually a drawn out process. You're going to have like small measurable things. All right, the student came to class earlier today. It's frustrating. You want a perfect world most of the time, but just have small wins along the way. Okay, so you're working on attendance to start with, or you're working with student remaining in their seat. Whatever the priority is, you're working with the student not calling out. Have that in your head this week. I'm focusing on that, and then work in small ways to get there to improve it. And just be patient. You're gonna, want to blow a gasket or whatever, but just remain patient with it.
Keep in mind that your class should be running as to suit all students. So know the point where that student is becoming too disruptive for your class and the processes that you need to get them out.
Yep.
So whatever your school has set up with your rules, buddy systems, or the like, know what it is and use it effectively.
Yeah, and I'll go on top of that one as well. I think it is having people outside your class coming in. So don't feel ashamed that you can't deal with this student or feel a lack of, a hit to your pride or whatever. But realise you're going to need your holler involved. You might need student service involved, parent contact if they're around. They might not be.
Yep.
All of that is going to be a lot of effort for this one student. But it can be done, but it's just going to be, you can't do it on yourself necessarily.
It's almost unavoidable to not let them feel like they're getting a win either. So that's going to happen. But also you need to try and bring them back in as well. So you don't want to undermine your authority, and you don't want to be too personally attacking as well.
Yeah.
So be sort of, neutral in your emotion and your handling of the situation according to the rules.
We can try to win them over. Don't go like just crazy positivity, but all right, Jacqueline, you've been working well for 5 minutes. Well done. Sharif, you come to class, you're 5 minutes earlier than normal. Whatever happens to be, I know it can seem a bit lame or whatever, but at least you explain to the student the positive behaviour. Make it direct as well.
Yeah, direct. They know already, and you need to be explicit, telling them what it is, the reason that you have asked them to leave your classroom.
Yep.
So that you can use it later on and say, we had this discussion.
Yep.
This is why. Nothing's changed.
Yep, and things to avoid. Again, don't just expect overnight results, okay? I just want to reiterate that. It can be tempting to to treat these students differently, but just that's what they want. They want to be seen as the king, queen, or of the class, or the power broker. But it's keep reiterating it's a whole school, whole class environment. You're a team. You're working together. Whatever it happens to be, to try and normalise or keep that as not a power struggle.
Yep, patience.
I believe. Have it, do it, just hang in there.
Yeah, and don't lose, like you're going to have to write sort of behaviour entries and follow things up and stuff like that. Don't do it when you're annoyed at the student.
Yeah.
Don't write things that are personal, or don't let your emotions affect the way you handle it after that.
Yep.
So calm yourself first and then do those things.
Yep.
Yeah, and don't let it affect the rest of the class either when you come back in.
Yeah, I like it. So again, look, just a short video team how to work with students with chronic misbehaviour. No silver bullet here.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
So just keep doing it.
Our experience, looking forward to the next video.